know it. Last thing you want them to do is kind of sitting at home and eating Twinkies on the couch. So let's go to the Raritan Bay Medical Center Jersey Newsmaker hotline and welcome in fitness expert, author, and television star Bob Harper to talk about some tips and how kids and families can kind of keep moving throughout the summer months, which is very important. Bob, thanks for your time this morning and thanks for calling in. How you doing?
Hi, Bert.
Good to talk to you. Give us some tips. Summertime, some kids like to just kind of shut things down and sit on the couch and watch TV. How do we keep the kids moving this year?
I mean, I think the only way that we can really keep our kids moving is to get the parents involved too. I think that our kids are going to follow in line with what their parents are doing. So the more active we get the whole family, the better off our kids are going to be. And I remember when I was a kid, I used to play outside all day long until the sun went down. I didn't go to any kind of summer camps, or we couldn't afford anything like that. It was just about being active, and that's what we want to try to get our kids to be doing now.
Yeah, me too. I mean, it was wiffle ball and kickball from sun up to sundown, and I was busy and active throughout the entire summer. Is it just maybe, technology keeps kids inside? They got the smartphone, they got the games, the air conditioning is on. That's really working against kids and keeping them healthy, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've really got to limit their screen time. I read a study that kids are spending 8+ hours a day in front of some sort of screen, and it is really up to the parents to set some sort of guidelines, some sort of rule. Even if it's like, okay, you got a new app that you're playing on your iPad. If you're, I'll give you an hour, but then you've got to give me an hour of activity. So I mean, there's got to be bartering going on when it comes to working with kids. Kids are very smart.
Yeah, and you've teamed up with the Partnership for a Healthier America, Bob, to share these tips about keeping families moving and active throughout the summer. I mean, even weight gain. I mean, how many times childhood obesity is still something that's discussed as being much more higher than an acceptable level in this country? And is that still the case nowadays, Bob?
Absolutely. I mean, I feel like being here today, talking with you, partnering with Partnership for a Healthier America, is super important because we've got to get the message out there. We've got to get it out there over and over and over because our kids need our help more than ever. Because if we don't do anything about it, what's going to happen is our overweight children are going to turn into overweight adults, and then the cycle will just continue. It's like we've got to find some way that we can break the cycle.
And it's amazing. Well, I get a lot of benefit, Bob, and maybe everybody can. I'm a 48-year-old guy just going for a walk around the block. I mean, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. If I can get about, a good 30 or 45 minutes of a nice walk, I'm doing myself a tremendous favor. And it's really that easy, isn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, it's you said it. It's like it's just getting out, being more active. You don't need to have some sort of expensive gym membership if you can't afford it. There's something that you can do.
Yeah, I don't need to work out like Cam Newton to stay healthy, do I? Nobody has to.
I mean, no. I mean, when you're talking about a supreme athlete like that, I mean that's their job to be that fit and active. We're just trying to get people to move around and turn their computers off for a few hours.
Yeah, good stuff. And you also worked with First Lady Michelle Obama on the Let's Move campaign. That had to be cool for you.
Oh, super cool. It's like anytime the first lady calls and wants me to do something, let me tell you, I'm going to be on a plane.
Awesome. Good stuff. Well, thanks for the time this morning, Bob. I know you got some running around to do, but I really appreciate the tips and the information today. And let's make this the healthiest summer in New Jersey that we've ever had before. How's that sound?
I like that thinking.
Good stuff, my man. Have a good weekend, all right?
Thank you, you too.
All right. Bob Harper, my guest on the Raritan Bay